Wrong. Trick question. Goodbye, Don Cornholio. May you never return. The correct answer was... care to, yeah, there we go, because it's their job. You're a part of the Turks, Elaine. You're a part of the Turks. The Turks have to protect their own, considering, if I remember right, the Turks only have Rude, Reno, Elaine, Reeves, and the operator of Cape Sith. Wait, no, Singh and Reeves. Reeves is the operator of Cape Sith. Which means they've only got like 7 members. They lose one, and that's a significant amount. So, can I get my fucking underage biddy back? Perfect, huh? Okay. Let's get moving. And all in all, even though this is the hardest area in the game, if you come here when I do, this is a pretty well-written area. Like, it's got so many humorous moments, even though it tries to be serious and all that fun stuff. Now we get the MP Absorb. Not as useful, considering there is a 4 materia combo that I will be using a little bit later on. And I'll tell you what that 4 materia combo is once I get the 4th materia. But for the time being, let's re-enter Wutai because we've got another thing to do. Let's go on and enter the cat house. And that kitty should be moved. In fact, it is. Just gotta talk to it, and you can go up these steps. And back here, what do we get? The HP Absorb. HP Absorb, Knights of the Round Table at least level 2, W Summon, and Mind Materia makes for the ultimate combo. You can summon it infinitely, you'll get fully healed by the end of the summon animation, and it happens twice. So even if your enemy gets a counterattack, unless it does 9,999 damage, it's not gonna be enough to keep you down low on health for long. And considering by the time I'm taking on the Emerald and Ruby weapons, I'm gonna have the Mind Materia mastered twice. That way, I can, one, quickly and easily get the Master Command, but more importantly, I will be able to have the, all 3 of my party members get the same effect. So, literally, what will happen is Cloud will summon Knights of the Round Table twice, get fully healed from the summoning animation, it goes in again, fully healed, and essentially just have your entire party mine it over and over and over again. Knights of the Round Table, HP Absorb, W Summon, and 2 Mastered Mind Materias is enough to break the game completely. But we'll be seeing more on that later. I'll also be showing off the W item glitch. though by the time I get to the point of it becoming, or I should say by the time I get to the W item anyways, it won't be necessary. Actually, it would just for AP grinding, but the fact is, W item Lynch is only useful to me. By the way, yes, I know the audio's desynced a little bit. Oh well. It'll resync soon enough. I made a lot of edits during this during this scene, mainly just to cut down on time. Yeah. Now, as I was saying about the second half of this area, you get into what is essentially 4 mini-bosses and 1 full boss with just Yuki. It can be potentially hard to do this section if you come in underleveled like I have. But really, all you need to do is stock up on a bunch of tranks and make sure you've got as many high potions as you can have. Sure, you can cure, but my advice would be saving that MP for summons. So, if we try and come in here earlier, we won't be able to. This guy right here, I'll show you right now actually. If you try and go up the stairs, or not. I thought it showed it right there. Either way, if you try and go up the stairs without talking to him, he'll say this area is for wutai only. Which means, of course, Yuki is the only one who can do these fights. So, we get the power change. These actually hold some significance. This area actually acts as Yuki's trial to adulthood or becoming a full-fledged ninja or something. And she must... Basically what it boils down to is, in order for her rite of passage is to beat the sins of her past, essentially. So she has to beat the sins of power, magic, ultimate, for some reason, speed, and omni. Not exactly in that order. In fact, the order is power, speed, magic, ultimate, omni. Either way, it's just random philosophies, and notice that the audio has resynced itself. It's like I said, I made a lot of edits and fixed the audio desyncs as soon as I could. I did miss a couple, and by the time I got back to them, it was too late, but oh well. Basically, the strat is just spam try. This enemy can be rather annoying, considering it, as you may have noticed earlier, and right here, can cast regen on itself. I would suggest having some sort of ability to put reflect on it, but it's not necessary. You just gotta do what I say, spam trying, and all that fun stuff, and you'll be just fine. Now, y'all may be wondering why, if this is a regen, is it not showing the health that's recovered? Well, in this version of the game, what regen does is actually, oh hey, its power's used up, which means it can no longer regen itself. In fact, all it can do is kick me. But like I was saying about the region, what in this game does, it recovers a percentage, or it doesn't recover a percentage of your health. It just quickly recovers your health over and over and over. Like, it won't show it because it only recovers 1 HP every, like, 0.3 milliseconds or something like that. Or every 0.3 seconds or something like that. Either way, basically what the strat is if you're low on levels in this area is just kind of bide your time until they use up their skill power. Then they will no longer be able to use those stupid magics, they won't be able to stun you, any fun stuff like that. But yeah, this section actually isn't all that hard considering you actually have materia disposable to you. But I'm thinking, let's go on and just finish this asshole off. I've been fighting him for a little bit too long. Come on, let's just kill him already. Yeah, you know he's close to, you know your enemies are close to death if they're getting multiple attacks before you can pull your attack out, so he's getting fairly close to death. Instead of healing up every once in a while, I gotta heal up like every other turn. But it's not all that hard. I'm still fairly proud of my edits that I made in this episode. And down he goes. Now basically, since I am really low level for this area, basically what's gonna happen is I'm going to edit out me running back and resting. Like, I go up the steps, and there's an edit. Don't know why I equipped the... Okay, there we go. Yeah, you want to do that if... you want the peace ring and all that fun stuff just to protect against Fury against this guy because he is the speed element one, or he is the speed change one, and yeah, he's got an attack called the Rage Bomber, which will in turn inflict Fury on you if it hits. Of course, I'm tranked, so it would bring me back up to normal status, then inflict Fury if he uses it again. But first things first, I got a limit break for his ass. Landscaper! If you're wondering why I didn't use it against the last enemy, it's a flying type Landscaper is Earth-based. There you go. Boom. 478 damage. And essentially what's going to go on is if you actually use magic against this guy, he'll use Rage Bomber a lot more often. At least in my experience, he does. So essentially just have Death Blow on Yuffie and just spam that. Heal up when necessary, you'll be just fine. Of course, also use limit breaks if he gives it to you. Now, while you do get AP and experience from these battles, there's only one boss fight that I really bother having some materia on usually, just to get that AP, because really, the AP, okay, yeah, see, I used Beta, and it immediately used Rage Bomber. While Beta does do a lot of damage, 800 is a lot better than 300.